The distinction between Persian and Iranian is pivotal, emphasizing the contrast between ethnic identity and state identity in a culturally rich population. This nuance is vital for understanding contemporary Iran. Historically, the term Iranian has its roots in ancient texts, illustrating its long-standing role as an ethnonym that unites various Iranian peoples across epochs. This continuity is crucial for their cultural identity. The term Aryan has evolved, often misinterpreted in modern contexts, particularly in Europe. Grasping its original meaning is essential for rectifying misconceptions about ethnic identities. Linguistic research indicates that Iranian languages share a common ancestry with European languages, revealing the interconnectedness of these linguistic families. This interconnectedness is evident even in contemporary Persian vocabulary. The Fitano-Bolano culture significantly influenced the dissemination of Indo-Iranian languages, merging with other cultures to shape language development throughout Central and South Asia. Their innovations included the early chariot and spoked wheel. Genetic studies highlight that modern Central Asian populations retain substantial ancestry from the steppe, linking them to ancient Indo-European groups, especially within specific ethnic communities in Tajikistan. The genetic mixing between Iron Age Iranians and the Bactria margiana population is emphasized by genetic evidence, illustrating how this intermingling has influenced the genetic makeup of modern Iranian populations. The migrations of Indo-Iranians into northern India illustrate the gradual evolution of language and culture. This divergence marked a crucial phase in the formation of distinct Iranian and Indo-Aryan branches. Zoroastrianism's rise and its ties to Iranian culture underline the intricacy of religious practices. While it gained prominence, many Iranians continued to honor their traditional folk religions. The vast geography of modern Iran fostered a multitude of languages, akin to the linguistic diversity that unfolded across Europe. This geographical variety significantly influenced social customs and language evolution. Historical records reveal that Iranian tribes were not only sophisticated but adept at adopting advanced technologies while preserving their ethnic identities. Their gradual cultural evolution enabled integration without losing their distinct roots. Genetic evidence confirms substantial admixture from early Iranian migrations, indicating that the population of the Iranian plateau developed through large-scale movements rather than solely from elite groups, leading to a complex genetic tapestry. The Median Empire's accumulation of wealth, evidenced by tributes such as lapis lazuli and bronze, signifies its economic prowess in the region. Herodotus chronicles the organization and military structure of the Medes, laying a foundation for the later multicultural and bureaucratic framework of the Persian Empire. The Sumerian invasion marked the decline of the Medes, illustrating the vulnerability of smaller factions governing larger populations amid political upheaval. Cyrus's conquest of Babylon was a turning point, leading to King Nabonidus's downfall and the restoration of Marduk's worship as the primary deity, signaling a substantial shift in the region's religious landscape. Cyrus's legacy is highlighted by his decision to allow the Jews to rebuild their temple, a move that epitomizes his tolerance and political savvy, profoundly impacting Jewish history and their future relations with empires. Darius the Great extended the empire through military campaigns and left a lasting mark on administration and infrastructure, including efforts to organize the empire and attempts to conquer Greece. Shapur II's reign represents a crucial era, marked by expansion into Afghanistan and Tajikistan, which enhanced control over the Silk Road and spurred cultural proliferation. Conflicts with the Byzantines during Khosrow II's rule strained resources and led to civil unrest, ultimately weakening the Persian state prior to the Arab conquest. Post-conquest, Islam's spread brought about significant transformations, including the suppression of Zoroastrianism and the evolution of the Persian language amidst cultural shifts. The Turks, following their invasion, adopted Persian as their lingua franca, highlighting Persia's enduring cultural influence even under foreign domination. This period also witnessed the flourishing of Persian art and literature. The rise of the Iranian Gid dynasty in the 11th century was crucial in promoting Persian literature and facilitating the spread of Islam into India, fostering significant cultural exchange. Under the Safavid dynasty, Iran transitioned to a predominantly Shiite state, leading to notable cultural and religious advancements. The Safavid rule exemplified the resilience of Iranian identity. The British and Russian influence instigated widespread unrest and protests in Iran, prompting constitutional reforms and the establishment of a parliamentary system in 1906. Reza Shah's ascent to power was backed by foreign support, with his modernization efforts symbolizing a struggle against external control and domestic resistance. The occupation of Iran during World War II by British and Soviet forces exemplified ongoing foreign dominance over Iranian affairs, ultimately contributing to Reza Shah's abdication. The British involvement in Iran culminated in Reza Shah's abdication, leading to the rise of his son, Mohammed, as a puppet leader within the broader context of foreign influence over Iranian affairs. Arthur Mila's observations reflect a prevailing Western perception of Persia's inability to govern independently. Such attitudes significantly influenced foreign policy decisions regarding Iran throughout the 20th century. Despite the historical oppression faced, the Iranian people possess a rich heritage and resilient spirit, nurturing hope for a brighter future amidst prevailing uncertainties.